second week of the season, and this is the first time I've been able to get out. We've been doing a move. It's been crazy, and it's extremely dry. So I'm having to go really slow. I gotta get up here and move my climber to the top of the hill where these oak trees are dropping acorns. I got Dad here over my shoulder in this field where we sat during that velvet hunt. So we've already walked up on a doe and a fawn at 3:30 in the middle of this field, so I'm hoping they keep moving. But I'm gonna go slow, get this stand, get to the top of the hill. I'm trying not to sweat, and that's why I got this bandana on. I don't want to put my hat on just yet, but once we get up here and get set, I'm gonna get the camera rolling and show you what we're working with. Alright, I'm finally up here, up to the top of the ridge. That was a good little walk, clanging around with that climber. I hate coming up here the first time, trying to be as quiet as I can, but there's a lot of little saplings, things that bounce off that equipment, so I did my best. We got up in the tree, got cooled off a little bit, and give you a nice pan around here in a minute and show you. You can hear the acorns dropping all around. It's beautiful up here. The leaves are starting to change, so we're on a main trail about 30 yards from the top of the ridge, and it's pretty heavily used. Looks like they've still been using it a lot. Didn't see much for buck sign. I wanted to hopefully run across a couple of rubs and set up, but I didn't see anything, so it's a little early for East Tennessee for that to happen. Even so, but again, we're just gonna sit here and enjoy this weather. It's about 70 degrees today, so it got a little warm walking in, but once you get settled, it's perfect. So. A couple days since the last video, since I was last out here. Didn't see anything that night. Dad ended up seeing a couple does, actually a doe and two fawns in this lower field, and that's where we're at tonight. Came down here a little late. It's an easy spot to get to real quick, get set up nice and quiet. So we're gonna watch over this field, see if we can get one of these bucks to come out. Seen a lot of does. We actually pulled up the other night, and there was a doe and a fawn in the field when we pulled up. And then he saw that doe with two fawns later on. So they're using this a lot. It's just a matter of getting a buck to come in here during the daylight. So got about maybe an hour and a half left to hunt. So it's a great night to be out here. We'll see what happens. That's reminiscent of other times in this field. I've gotten by with it, but the wind was blowing pretty good and it stopped. And then my thermals, when that wind stopped, just dropped straight down this field, and they started getting a little uneasy. And this other doe, that big one, she came out of the other side of the field, and she immediately started getting on edge, and she's the one that was blowing so much. Now she blew, I had another one behind me blow I've never seen, so I had 4 deer out here, one behind me. I really didn't want to shoot a doe. I had one at 20 yards. They came out so early, I was thinking maybe a buck will come out, and with such low deer density around here, it's nice to have does around during the rut, keep these bucks around. So they've meandered off to the other side, went in the woods again. They went in once, came back out. I don't know why they came back out if they knew something was up. I guess just to rub it in my face. But it's getting pretty close to dark here, so we're gonna pack up here in a few minutes and be done for the day. I don't know if I'm gonna keep hunting this field or not till the rut, but it's just hard to tell when you can come down here and when you can't. Back in the velvet season, they walked right by me, never even flinched. And tonight was a little bit different, so I might go back up on that ridge, or at least I can control my wind a little bit. That's where the acorns are at too, so I was surprised to see so many deer down here in this field. It's just grass. It's not like there's clover, you know. There might be some clover mixed in, but it's not a plot, so it's holding them in here. But we'll see what happens. We're gonna keep at it. Just waiting on November.